This is David Otunga, and this is Celebrity Auction Doctors. I grew up in the 80s, and I idolized Arnold Schwarzenegger. I loved his movies. I loved his muscles. I remember looking at Muscle and Fitness magazine and seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger on that. I was like, I want to have biceps like that. I want to have a chest like that. But then also, I was really into Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. And I was like, I want to be like those guys. These are my heroes, and I wanted to become a real-life superhero. So I knew I wanted to become a professional wrestler, but I didn't have any experience in wrestling. I did this reality show, I Love New York 2. And after that, I had a little bit of fame. I got a call from a guy out of the blue. He was a producer. He says, hey, have you ever thought about trying out for WWE? And I was like, yeah, that's why I wanted to do this. That's my dream. And I was a little skeptical, but sure enough, I got a call from WWE. They flew me in. They said that they were going to give me a developmental contract, and it was unbelievable. Like, I remember my first match and just going out and seeing the crowd, and my whole family was there, seeing them in the front row. It was very surreal. There's three things I'm really passionate about. One of them is obviously working out in my body. Another thing I'm very passionate about is acting. I wanted to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. So I've been taking acting classes my whole life, even when I was in law school at Harvard, even while I was in WWE. And the third thing I'm really passionate about is my family. I have a 4-year-old son, and he's just the greatest thing in my life. I love interacting with my fans. And I spend a lot of time on Twitter actually just responding to my fans who ask me questions. We'll be working out, wrestling, legal questions, you name it. My Twitter is just simply my name, David Otunga. I just starred in my first feature film, The Call, alongside Halle Berry, which was amazing. I mean, my first film, and I'm getting to share screen time with an Academy Award winner.
What the hell is this about?
Ma'am, you're not gonna want to hear this in front of your kids. I mean, obviously my fiance Jennifer and I have, really cool jobs like in entertainment, and a lot of people know us wherever we go, but we maintain such a normal life. And that's very important to us because we want to raise our son right, and I want him to just be a normal kid and be able to enjoy his childhood. My family just inspires me to be a better man. After School All-Stars was founded by one of my heroes, Arnold Schwarzenegger, back in 1992. And basically, it's a program that offers comprehensive after-school care and programs for kids. And it's so important because, it teaches them life skills, which helps keep them out of trouble and also helps them with their homework. And the goal is really to teach kids how to be responsible and to help them get into college. So right now, I'm a celebrity mentor with After School All-Stars, which means I come to some of the programs and basically just talk to the kids. Just telling the kids that, they can really achieve their dreams. You can do anything you want to. You just have to put your mind to it and work hard. The first thing I've brought to Celebrity Auction Doctors is a match-worn Nexus shirt. Now, the interesting thing about this shirt is, this was the first shirt that we got, and the first one that I wore once CM Punk became our new leader. A lot of superstars got beat up at the hands of the Nexus. I've also brought a personally autographed 8x10 of myself. I'm also auctioning off a personal fitness consultation, and you're gonna get a free video conference with me, personally. So I'm gonna take time out, I'm gonna sit down at my computer, and I'm gonna send you videos. We're gonna send them back and forth, and whatever it is, if you wanna gain muscle, if you wanna lose weight, if you wanna tone up, if you wanna build a six-pack, whatever your fitness goal is, I'll give you a personal consultation and help you reach your goals.
Hi, this is Maci Bookout, and this is Celebrity Auction Doctors. Actually, I was 16 and pregnant, obviously, and my mom was looking for opportunities for me. She came across an ad on Craigslist. They were casting for an MTV teen pregnancy documentary. Long story short, I ended up being cast for the show. They decided to do a spin-off called Teen Mom. And we just kind of moved forward with it from there. So it all came down to an ad on Craigslist. I'd have to say the best word for it is bittersweet. The pros are, it obviously has a lot of opportunity. It's really helped in my public speaking career. I get to speak to teens and young adults about teen pregnancy prevention, but it definitely has its negatives too. You pretty much lose a lot of your privacy. There's a lot of negative comments and criticism and different things like that. You kind of have to learn to ignore the negative parts of it. He's in pre-K right now, but he starts kindergarten in the fall. He's very, very intelligent. He's a very quick learner. You know, I get a lot of feedback from his teachers and stuff at school that he's always taking up for the kids at school that might be getting like picked on and stuff. So I really like that, and that makes me really proud. He's also very, very funny. If he's around people that he spends a lot of his time with, he's just a big goofball. If he ever gets unshy, I think he would be really good at being a comedian.
We do have something special for you. It is a special coming to MTV, and it is called, do you remember what it's called?
Being Mama. Being Mama.
It's called Being Maci.
The number one thing is to stay strong. Make it your goal to stay happy, because if you're not completely happy and you don't do what you need to do to stay happy, then there's no way that you can be the mother that you're supposed to be. And also, please go to school. You never realize how important a degree is. You know, finish high school, get your GED, but definitely do everything in your power to get a college degree. I chose the March of Dimes Foundation because they are the leading organization in mom and baby health. I think that's an awesome thing, just because even though I got pregnant as a teenager, Bentley is a happy, healthy little boy. And I realize that not everyone is as lucky as me. I think it's great that there are organizations out there like the March of Dimes. The March of Dimes, their main goal is to help moms have full-term pregnancies, and they do all of the research that they can to help prevent premature babies. It's their goal to prevent things from happening to babies and to the moms. Anything that I can do to help raise money for something like that, I definitely want to be a part of. So what I brought to Celebrity Auction Doctors today are these awesome Converse. If you're a fan of mine, you know that I wear Converse all the time. I think they're great and they're comfortable. And I found these. They're a limited edition Chuck Taylors, and they're all leather and gray. And I'm kind of jealous of whoever's gonna get these because I love them. And the best part of the auction is that the winner gets a 15-minute phone call with me, and we can talk about whatever you want. We can talk about me or you or Bentley or all of us for 15 minutes. So that's the best part, and that's why you should be the winner. And there's also something that Bentley wants to auction off for the March of Dimes.
Flash and Hulk.
Flash and Hulk. Okay.
It's their secret hideout in Flash's house and Hulk for the volcano.
Okay, and what's on this one?
Baseball.
Baseball field?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you for supporting the March of Dimes.
Love, family, mama.
Perform his classic Soul Man along with Joshua Ledet. Please welcome the great Sam Moore.
It was just so surreal. It was unbelievable that I was being invited to perform in front of the President of the United States. It was so many legends were there, like Justin Timberlake and Queen Latifah and Sam Moore. It's just ridiculous. It was a great time. Well, my parents said that I could sing before I could talk. But one day I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I want to sing in church this time, and I'm not going to be shy. I just want to do it. And she was like, okay, let's see. So on Sunday morning, I got up in front of the church and I sang, and performing in front of an audience, it just had a different feeling for me. It was something that I loved, and I knew that I wanted that feeling every time, every day. Every day I wake up, I wanted to feel that feeling. Well, I watched American Idol the first season, the very first season it came out, and I said that I wanted to do that show. And then the third season came around, as one of my favorite singers, Fantasia Barrino, was on the show. And she played a huge role in me auditioning for that show. It just inspired me to push and go. And I would tell people throughout middle school and high school that I'm gonna be on American Idol, I'm gonna be on American Idol. I would just tell it. They thought I was crazy. Now, I didn't actually know that I was gonna be on American Idol, but I guess I kind of spoke it into existence because it actually happened. I have so many musical influences, from Michael Jackson to Aretha Franklin, Sam Cooke, Nina Simone. I like a lot of the older cast. Well, you can follow my Twitter and Facebook at Josh Ledet, Joshledet, and my Instagram at Joshua Ledet, JoshuaLedet. I'm from Westlake, Louisiana. and there was a Hurricane Rita that came through, and it definitely changed a lot of people's lives that I grew up with. A lot of homes were wrecked and cars were wrecked. Just a lot of people had to move away and start a new life in other places, and it definitely taught me and my family a lot. You have to stick together. Family is a very important thing. And then you come home and then there's no one there. You just see abandoned buildings and trees that have fallen into houses, and it was coming home to like nothing. So that was a huge wake-up call for a lot of us. I chose the American Red Cross because it's such an important organization. It's changed so many people's lives, and when there's a disaster, it seems like that they are always there in the middle to help and give out a hand, just from them helping my family when we experienced Hurricane Rita, and they were there to help us in a lot of situations. You want to keep that going.
Cause I know where the story begins. It is up for us to choose whether you win or lose. And I choose to win.
But it's when you take off the jacket, it's how you take off the jacket. It's
pulling the jacket off at the end, ripping the in ears off. That's what being a great artist is about.
Today for Celebrity Auction Doctors, I brought this jacket here. I wore it on American Idol for my top 3 performance, and it was a song called No More Drama by Mary J. Blige. And it's a really cool jacket. It's one of my favorite outfits I wore on the show. This jacket was put together by a stylist named Soyeon, and she put this together. It was probably one of the sickest things I've seen. But yeah, it's a really cool jacket. It has these cool little rhinestones on the shoulder pads. Wearing this jacket sort of made me feel like MJ, and being that he's one of my inspirations, I love this. It definitely helped a lot with my performance. Who made the mountains? Who made the trees? Who writes the songs for the robins to sing? And who sends the rain from the early sky? Somebody bigger than you.